serious tree limbs down here. Can you see the salt spray on my eyeglasses? Yeah, that's salt spray, alright. This is what happens to our vehicles here along the coast. If you're really right on the coast, you get a lot of salt in the air and it corrodes. And then of course they spread salt on the streets during the snowstorm. So if you have the option to buy a vehicle, from California, I would do it rather than buying one that's been parked along the coast here, because it will corrode. This is Derby Wharf, and with the lighthouse out at the end, and as you can see, lighthouse is partially submerged. So is the other half of the wharf is totally underwater. I'm going to take a little stroll out there. Half in the water. This is a very unusual storm. What happens for all you inland people along the coast, when you get a northeast wind blowing in, there's no protection from it. That's the most dangerous wind direction we have here. When you get high winds like we've had, they push the water. The wind actually pushes the water up, pushes it up into waves, big waves, and it pushes those big waves right up over the shoreline, pushes a lot of water up onto the shoreline. And when you combine that with a high tide, especially with an astronomical high tide, I don't know if we have an astronomical high tide today, but when you get a high tide and high winds like this, you get flooding. You get flooding, you get beach erosion, and some of these waves can pick up, like 30-pound boulders, just pick them up and toss them. Toss them like little ping pong balls and bounce off people's houses and cause a lot of serious damage. So yeah, we got everybody down here checking the thing out today. It's quite a storm, quite a scene. Alright, the moment of truth has arrived. They took the flood barriers off. Now, I get out and find out my storage unit got wet. So far, so good. A little bit of water right there. Well, it's looking good for so far. Uh-oh. Because outside, today's Monday, and Saturday, outside it was totally flooded. The whole area was flooded. Yay! It's a bloody mess because I got all my dirty laundry all spread out in here. No water, no flooding. Phew! You know what? This is what I was worried about. This is my little safe box, and it has very important documents. All my most important documents in the world are in here. Plus all my archives, all my videos and stuff that are backed up onto flash drives and stuff like that. All my archives in this box. Alright, now I'm putting it way up on the top shelf. It's never gonna flood that high. Haha. So I dodged the bullet. Dodged the bullet on the big storm. This was all totally flooded out here on Saturday. Completely flooded. Right up to the door. They had the big flood barriers on it, and they worked. They worked. Oh, let's take a look at the lighthouse. Yeah, well, Derby Wharf is back to normal. The whole wharf, all the way down, was submerged. It was a real high tide. But we're safe now. So I'm down at the Salem Willows, and I noticed all these branches and tree limbs. It came down in the storm. Look at these. Look at this. But wait, there's more. Just gonna take a quick walk around the park here and see how many tree branches got taken down. Oh wow, the whole tree snapped off. Wow. But wait, there's more. There's that one. Oh, look, and another entire tree snapped off. Oh, that's too bad. Wow, look at that. Wow. Looks like most of this tree broke off of right there. Wow. There's a shingle that must have blown off of that roof. Oh, look at this over here. Look at that tree. Snapped right off. Snapped right off. Boy, that's a big one. That's a big branch. And there's another one over there. Yup, some serious tree damage down here during the storm.